and welcome to another reaction review video with me, Nina Schofield. Today we're going to be listening to Ed Sheeran's new album, the No. 6 Collaborations Project. Now, we already know that this album features lots of successful musicians and artists, and we've had some of those songs out already, but there are so many more yet to come, and I cannot wait to listen to all of them, take it all apart. I know Ed is kind of pushing himself outside of his comfort zone with this record, and I like that. I like it when an artist looks to new things and tries to do something a little bit different, because you just never know what's going to come out of that, and maybe this record is going to be a defining career moment. Let's have a listen and see what we think. Having that hook straight away brings you straight into the song. There's almost this laid-back, lazy feel in this. This is when we've just got these claps and the layers of vocals. Synth line that's almost following Ed's vocal. Reverse there. Straight into Khaled's part. And the focus here is really on the octave above vocal. And I love that entrance into our chorus, because we have everything back out and just that straight into that big bassy roomy sound. This song is about not really feeling like you fit in that LA party lifestyle. So that's our intro hook coming back in our middle eight, and you can really hear that synth line. That's been there the whole time. Okay, next, South of the Border. So this, I believe, is one of the first, if not the first, of the collaborations that Ed did, and as well as Camilla, there's also Cardi B. So it's almost like that dun 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 dun. That reminds me of some sounds from songs we had in 2012. It's almost like a panpipe synthesizer and then layered on top of that guitar. Nice chord changes. Okay, so now that kick drums come in. Oh. There was a vocal there in the background that had a really heavy reverb on that I really liked. Oh. We've got our claps now, the breath sounds. There's a staccato feel to this song, a detached feel. It almost gives me, Shape of You vibes. Lots of clicks. Echo, delay. They are layering in now, harmonies, everything. Yeah, that is catchy. That is very catchy. So far, both songs could be singles. Obviously, Beautiful People was a single, but I feel like South of the Border could also be a single. Is this just going to be an album of singles? Of course, next up we have another of the singles that's already been released, which is Cross Me, which is my favourite of all of them so far, so I'm excited to listen to this again. Do you know what I love about that intro? Is that you don't expect the chord that comes in straight underneath to be the chord that it is. It has this feel to it. I really need all you to understand. And there's this lovely soft synth underneath, but a lot of percussion. And there's this game type synthesizer underneath everything. And then we drop back. When you cross me, things that you should know. Everything drops out. Straight in. I love Chance's tone, his vocal tone. And there's a reverse effect into that little bit. Then you cross me. And what I like about this bit is that little vocal in the background. Just know can really hear the percussive sounds in this bit. And then backing out again to this. Love that. Okay, so next is Take Me Back to London featuring Stormzy.
Jet plane headed up to the sky.
Nice. So, straight away we've got this string section in the background, which is cool. That's a new thing that we're introducing to this record, having that string part. Very pizzicato plucking. Delay. The bass sound, I love. And then of course Ed bringing his almost rap vocal as well. So we started with our vocal of the chorus in the introduction, and we're bringing that back. And I like how it just kind of develops. It's like chorus B. Nice, I like the stabs and the mix between the two artists. Lots of space in between all of the sounds. Even though there's delay in that song, there's a lot of space. Okay, this is Best Part of Me featuring Yoba. So straight back into our kind of acoustic guitar vibe.
My lungs are black, my heart is pure.
And a big reverb.
Says I am a little insecure.
This is like back to Ed's roots in a way.
Eyes are crossed, but they're still blue.
Lovely bass sound, wow.
Bite my neck,
very smooth.
Tell the truth. Why the hell should
and there's a piano in the background there as well.
She could have anyone else. Oh, 'cause I don't even love myself.
Wow, that's quite a lyric.
Baby, the best part of me.
Those harmonies. Baby, the best part of me is you. Really pretty harmonies. Dun, 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 dun. You can hear the realness of the playing here, this live music playing.
I overthink and still forget.
Percussive. Is that are they using the neck or the body of the guitar to create the percussive sounds? I feel like that might be a thing. Her voice is gorgeous. I love that. Else.
Part of me.
All those harmonies.
Making sense to.
Love that. This is going to be the first dance at a lot of weddings. Oh, that is a beautiful lick. Beautiful. Oh, one of those ones that gives you the tingles. Ending with that acoustic guitar. I love that. I think that is my favourite of the new songs that I've heard so far. Definitely. I love the intro of this, just hitting that snare so heavy.
I'm at a party I don't wanna be at.
I'm at a party I don't wanna be at. That is the same kind of thing, like I don't fit in Beautiful People.
Everyone's got so much to say.
Again, very staccato, this song, very detached.
'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby.
And that's where we get that higher vocal joining in, because all of that has been quite sort of down here, and then suddenly we've got this, but I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. That introduction of that higher vocal gives you that lift, and you don't even know what's going on, but it sounds great.
I can deal with the bad nights.
I love that.
Don't think we fit in.
And Justin's vocal just soars over this bit.
I'm sorry. But now I think that we should stay.
And there's these ooh, vocals in the background that lead us in from section to section in that chorus. You can hear them in the background. And then this focus on the claps and this build up, this chant like vocal is cool. I love that. And this kind of almost backing off with the synth. Antisocial. Bam! That is straight in your face. Oh, and the ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. It's almost like DJ scratching. Spring! again, a lot of space. The thing that's filling the space is the delays, rather than a synth that's kind of, you know, a warm synth that's sort of padding these songs out. It is the delay effect that's carrying something over. This has a real heaviness to it. We are building. Did he just say, "Don't touch me, I came to fight"? Wow. This is a new attitude from Ed Sheeran. There's a lot of hi-hat work in this. Oh, and that vocal. This is where we're really building. It's kind of muted, but... all of those sounds are almost warped. Everything's a bit out of focus, and none of those elements were in the song at the forefront previously. This is like new stuff at the end, you know? Familiar, but new. The next song, Remember the Name, has Eminem and 50 Cent on. I love how he got Ipswich into this. Heavy dun 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 dun. There's a lot of layers of vocals in this particular song. Again, this is making me think back to when Ed first hit the scene and the A-Team era. There's this sort of vibe of old and new on this record. Oh, but this is very Eminem. This is like... I can't remember what the song is. You guys know what the song is. Oh, Slim Shady. Very much like that.
I can still remember trying to shop a deal from Taco Bell to TRL. I found the bill.
And we've got, it's that. Bum, 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 bum. It's like Ed's grown up with these artists and he's like, I gotta get them on a record, and created this nostalgic song. I love these breaks. Wall of sound in unison with these vocals. I love that. Okay, Feels featuring Young Thug and J Hoops. Ooh. That is like a detuned steel drum. Claps. Snare drum there. Hear that reverse sound? Wow. Now the drum pattern's kind of developing a little bit. Oh, did you hear in the end of that, the tail of the reverb? Yeah. And it really flew over there. This record is really showing me the diversity of vocals between all these different artists. They have such unique tones. Oh, dun, dun, love that. This almost makes me think of a Sean Paul type record. Spacey, delays. And there you can hear that almost cathedral reverb. Next is Put It All On Me. Is that sound the sound of a city or the sound of a club or cheering? I like that synth sound, by the way. Got those claps and this. Like that. Oh, did you notice how the just dropped out for that little bit? Heavy bass sound, reverse. I love that little break. That's hooky. Put your worries on me. And her vocal there is really layered. Ella's vocal is beautiful. And now Ella's doing the octave above and Ed the octave below. Hey, yeah, yeah. I like that. What is that vocal effect? I don't know what that vocal effect is, but puts Ed's vocal slightly back. Ella's got it too. Nice delays. Nice to finish just simply on that very pretty synth line. Like that. Really like that. Next is Nothing on You. Oh. That sound. I swear I have that sound on this keyboard. Yes, I do. I do have that sound. Oh, it's not that one. Anyway, I love that sound. It's cool.
Turn up the light, so I don't wanna leave here ever. No,
just his vocal and that's it. Oh, but now the drums. 16th pattern on the hi-hats. Love that. You know where I can hear this sounding really cool? In a club. I feel like I need to be surrounded with this. I mean, my speakers are great, but they're not club level, you know?
Kicking back in the way that we do.
When you hollered me, I paid Chanel to Chanel for a shopping spree.
Not letting go of that synth sound, even though it almost goes against the vocals in some ways. You know, it's not like that's a simple pattern. The melodies that we're using are simple, but the actual part, that synth line, is like dun da da dum da dum da da dum 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 da dum. Quite jagged and complicated to go against vocal melodies. I love all that. It's like a call and response. Yeah. Very cool. Love that sound. Next is I Don't Want Your Money. No. Nice guitar sound. Oh. Okay, so there's sort of rhythmic aspect, but then the dun 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 dun, the melodic aspect too in that guitar part. Space. I like that because you can appreciate the melody. I don't want your time. Yeah, let's all let that sink in. And then, I don't want your money, no. And then the nice delay and reverb on the end of that.
30-minute conversation, boy, when you're coming home.
And no bass. There's no bass in that particular part to carry the depth of this. This song is quite higher in the frequency zone in this verse bit. Now we're building it.
I don't want your money, baby,
And horn! I love a horn line.
I know you're my baby. I'm sorry I've been away.
That was nice though. I don't know what she was saying, but just nice. It's just nice. It's just nice. Nice ad-libs. Yeah. And the premise of this song, I don't want your money, I just want your time. Time is money. Build crescendo on those horn parts. Nice. Very nice. So track 13 is 1,000 Nights. It's almost classical piano type ostinato thing.
I've been on for 1,000 nights.
But not that.
New York to London, different city every day. Yeah. The type of shit we used to dream of. Bad bitch look like Mona Lisa.
Mix of genres. The classical element, the pop element, the hip hop element, mashed together. What do you get? This, I think. Heavy on that clap sound. Muted synth sound. It's like a classic rap verse, pop chorus. The bass sound is like boom, boom, boom. Really heavy bass. Did you hear that in the background?
I don't even know how much I made this.
Just vocal, and the claps mainly there, but backing vocal as well.
You know some player shit, cheated on my girlfriend with a famous bitch.
I think that's Ed actually doing those backing vocals. I think. I guess this song is about how time can just go. Yeah, this bubble of being in, a top-selling artist and traveling here, there, everywhere. Lights like of the stadiums and so many people's different stories that you just kind of get a glimpse of. It's a cool concept for a song.
Staying up for 1,000 nights.
Nice delays. So this is featuring Skrillex, who I grew up listening to.
Gemini.
his first album was like. It actually is giving me a David Guetta feel, just this beginning bit, that dun 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 dun. Nice bass, kicking in, really kicking. Beautiful melody. No drums, but I wasn't sure whether to expect something super heavy to break there. I knew something Skrillexy was going to come in, but I didn't know what it was. And those reverbs. In fact, it's not even the reverb, it's the aspirate, the breathy quality to Ed's vocal delivery there. It's got this feel to it. You know what I mean? You could encase this movement. Military drums on that snare. Knew that was going to happen. I don't know whether it's always a good thing to be able to predict where a song is going to go. For the listener, you kind of already feel familiar with the song, you know? You kind of feel like, oh, I think it should go there, and then it does, and you feel like, yeah. That sense of knowing a song and taking a song into your heart and your being. Oh! Yes. Love this broken effect. Ha! And he doesn't say hard at the end there. Okay, so we've come to our final track, which is Blow, which I love. I really, really like this song. Let's just get into it. I love this riff. Do you know what? Actually, knowing this song now, it's so different from anything on this record. There's like a raspiness to Ed's vocal in this. Love the riff. He has a great vocal, Chris. And layers of vocals on top of each other, giving this beefy feel. Blow your mind. And that has that distorted vocal effect. I love this solo. It might not be for everyone, but I love it. And this rallentando slowing down to our final bit. Perfect way to end the record. Yes. Yeah, but does that fit? I don't know. There's a sort of hip-hoppy, grimy undercurrent to this record. To have that rock right at the end, it's almost like, what? Maybe that's why it's at the end. Maybe that's why the lyrics is kind of saying blow your mind, because just when you think you've kind of sussed out the record, here's a complete different genre of music for you to get your hands on. So my favourite tracks from this record are Beautiful People, South of the Border, Cross Me, Best Part of Me, I Don't Care, even though I've heard it a million times, I still care. And then I like I Don't Want Your Money and 1,000 Nights and Way to Break My Heart. I think those are my favourites. What about you guys? What did you think of this record? Is it what you were expecting? Is it not what you were expecting, in a good way, a bad way? Let me know in the comments box below, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications to see my future videos. And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Nina_Schofield, and I will see you very soon. Love you, bye.